How y'all doing? Chef Charles back in the kitchen, and you're watching Everything Sweet. We started to make this pound cake. Got the butter in the bowl, got it creamed up, and the lights went out. We said okay. A couple days ago, our lights went off, stayed off 24 hours or more, and we thought we were back into that mode again. We got our 3 sticks of butter in our bowl. The lights came back on. We're gonna try to get this done before they go off again. Okay? We're making a chocolate pecan pound cake, okay? And this is what you're gonna need to get it up and running. We got 3 cups of granulated sugar. We got 3 cups of cake flour with our baking powder, baking soda and salt in there, 1 cup of buttermilk. We got 3/4 cup of coconut. We got 6 eggs. Okay? 3 sticks of butter is in the bowl. Okay? We're gonna take up where we left off at. Cocoa. 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. And we're gonna try to get this going before the lights go off again. And we got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in our cocoa. Okay? Alright, we're gonna go to the mixing bowl and see if we can get this running up before the lights go off again. Y'all come on, let's get started. Alright, we got 3 sticks of butter in. Put half our sugar in, let that mix for a minute or two. Alright, we're mixing on first gear now, just so the bowl won't kick it all out, okay? We're going to get that combined, then we're going to go to 5th gear and mix from anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes in 5th gear, okay? And at some point we will straight down, alright? Alright, with 4 minutes in, we're going to scrape down. Alright, another 3 minutes in 5th gear. Okay, we're 7 minutes in on our cream process. Now we're going to start in 2nd gear, add 6 eggs, 1 at a time. Now, all your dairy products need to be room temperature. Your butter, your eggs, your buttermilk, okay? Anytime you start in a cake, your dairy products need to be room temperature. So you should take them out at least 4 or 5 hours before it's time to mix, okay? I've got 4 eggs in. I'm going to scrape down before we add the final 2. Now you want to scrape down to make sure you get all that unmixed batter into your main batter. You want to make sure all that's in the main batch, okay? See that white on there, that unmixed, okay? 2nd gear. All our 6 eggs in, and what you want to do, add them 1 at a time. You want to make sure it's combined with your main batch before you add the other egg. Now that necessarily don't mean you gotta mix it forever before that egg participate. So now we're gonna add our cocoa and our cinnamon. We're gonna add half of that, and we're gonna start it off in 1st gear because we don't want to weigh it, okay? Cocoa is going in there. year. Now we didn't show y'all the flavor we're putting in there, okay? We have chocolate flavor. I'm gonna put a teaspoon. We have pecan extract, teaspoon of that. And we have Mexican pure vanilla. We're gonna go 2 teaspoons. Okay? We apologize for not bringing that to you at the beginning. But like I said, the lights went out and we were kind of moving around in the dark, so to speak. Alright, we're going to scrape down and then we'll start rotating our flour and our buttermilk. Now your pecan flavor, chocolate flavor, we got them off Amazon, okay? If you just want them. The pecan flavor come in 3-pack. Chocolate flavor, single bottle. Show you container the this how your pecan flavor come. 3 packs, 3 bottles in the box, okay? Now we're gonna start with flour and end with flour, okay? I'm gonna put 1 cup of cake flour along with our baking soda and baking powder, okay? 1 cup going in. Start out the first year. 1/3 of our buttermilk. Mix and kind of combine. Alright, our 2nd cup of cake flour with our salt and baking powder. Baking powder, make it rise. Baking soda, make it spread. But baking soda has to be activated with the acid. So, if you're using baking powder, you're good. But if you're using baking soda, you need the acid to make it work. Okay? First year. Alright, another 1/3 of buttermilk. Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of coffee to this. Okay? Want to mix that and pack them. Alright, we're going to scrape down. We still got our coffee. 1 cup of flour to go in this cake flour. And the rest of our buttermilk. So when you get 2 in, you want to go ahead and scrape down. And make sure you're getting everything in the main batch. Okay? Alright, 1/4 cup of coffee and the rest of the buttermilk. Mix and tie combine. First year. Our final cup of flour going in. First year, mix and tie combine. Alright, we're taking out batter dash out. And when I say it, you need some kind of acid, to activate your soda. You know, I'm talking about buttermilk, lemon juice, vinegar, something of that nature. You need to activate your baking soda, okay? Just put it in there. You don't have an added acid to hydrate it, then you're just wasting time with your baking soda, okay? Got to have an acid to activate it, okay? Alright, we're gonna mix this one more time in the bowl by hand. Because the more you mix it on your mixer, you'll form gluten, and you do not want to do that. Gluten is good for bread, terrible for cakes. Now pecans in our pan, we got a half a cup of chopped pecan, not finely chopped, rough chopped. As you see me mixing, as I put my cake in the bowl, what's left, constantly mixing it, making sure that all the product is in the main batch. Now, if you got a gas oven, you'll bake on 325. Electric oven, you have to bake on at least 3/4 or 350. It's going to take anywhere from 55 to 65 minutes to bake. Now, everybody's oven bakes different. You get 55 minutes on there, you stick a toothpick in, and it's still kind of gummy, then add you another 5 minutes. If the toothpick come out clean, then you're ready to take your cake out, okay? Get it all out the bowl. As you can see, we got 99.9% out, okay? I'm going to shake it, get some of the air bubbles out of it. In the oven we go. We're going to set it for 55 minutes. Okay, we'll see you back in about an hour. Alright, put 55 on that start. We come back and put another 10 on there. The toothpick came out clean. Alright, we're going to let it cool for about 30 minutes. We'll come out and flip it, show you what else we're going to do. Y'all stay with us. Don't go nowhere now. Okay, we got our chocolate pecan cake out of the mold, and we've been frosted now. We got a cup and a half of powdered sugar, okay? We got 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of melted butter going in there. And we got chocolate extract. We're going to put about a half a teaspoon of chocolate extract in there. And we got Color here. I don't know if y'all familiar with Color. You can make Black Russian with it. Got a little coffee in there. Tell you take for chocolate, okay? We're going to put a couple of tops of this in there. Got a little rum in it too. Now, if you don't want to use this, you don't have to. But you know how we do it. We don't stick to the regular path. We make our own path. Now, we're going to mix it just a little. Now, we got milk over here. We're going to add about 2 teaspoons of milk. 1 and 2. And we're going to mix that and see how much more we need in there, okay? Need a couple more in there. Now, ain't no science to this, okay? Gotta do it like I'm doing it. Gotta add until you get where you want it. And then when you get where you want it, then you don't have to add no more. You want a kind of tight consistency, you add less. I want a little bit more. I don't like that tight. Put about another teaspoon in there. You see the little got it turned kind of brown already. I'm gonna put another cap of that Kahlua in there. Another cap of that Kahlua. Oh, we shall smell it. Might put me one of them on the rocks when we get through with this cake. Now, babe, I think that's all we're gonna need. Still a little too thick. That's for me now. It might be just right for you. Now we got the regular cereal milk and all what we use in that room temperature, okay? Start putting that on in here. Yeah, we'll run down a little bit, and that's exactly what we want to do. Run down a little bit. We don't want to run down a whole lot. A little bit be fine. Come inside, get that in there. Yeah, we trying to use it all. Okay, y'all Australia, y'all know we're gonna let that set. Let the icing get kind of together and tighten up just a little bit. Then we'll be right back to taste test. Y'all stay with us now. Alright, it's taste test time, baby. We talking about chocolate roasted pecan pound cake with Kahlua icing on it. Come on now. Y'all come on with me now. I want to get some of that Kahlua because I want to make me a white Russian as soon as I get through sampling. Come on now. You know the pecans we put on the side of it? They kind of roasted while the cake was baking. And they just have a burst of goodness. Come on. If you like chocolate, this is the one you need to make. Shit, Kahlua got a little coffee in it. And that color, you can make that white Russian. The same flavors in here, it's in your icing now, okay? With your butter Powdered sugar, regular milk. This delicious. Baby, get to this chocolate roasted pecan pound cake. Okay? We'll be back next week with another fantastic dessert. Y'all make sure you stay tuned. Now, if you hadn't told your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers about everything sweet, this would be a great time to tell them. Now, if you're just watching me, you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's very simple. Just hit the subscribe button, baby, and you become a member, okay? Definitely hit that button. Definitely talk about everything sweet with Charles, okay? Okay? All right. We out of here, baby. Y'all live long and prosper. We'll see y'all next week.